Hello and welcome back. We are Secret Agent Agency, and my name is Kevin. I had a bit and I forgot it. Joining me is Andrew. You out there, Andrew?
Yeah, I don't have any bits.
And Jihun is also here.
I did not fall asleep in the court, and I did not get arrested for it.
Oh, there we go.
All right. And we just well, you saw the flow chart, I think. I'll bring it back up really fast. If you skip last video for, just need a refresher. We are here. We're coming up to some choices. We're going to have Alice as our opponent again. So this route is obviously like a haha sucker route. That's how I'm choosing to take that.
Take that.
Yeah. And we just finished the botanical garden. So no sooner had we stepped out of the garden than I saw the three people I had watched leave through the green door sometime earlier. Whoa. What are you guys doing
here? I gotta
here?
be asking you the same thing. How'd you get here?
Sigma, hand me the map.
Map? Oh, right. I dug the map out of my pocket and spread it out in front of us.
You three came in through the blue door, right?
Yeah.
Which room did you go into?
This fan-shaped one. It's called the Bee Garden.
Bee garden?
It's this big dome with a bunch of plants in it. Look, you can see it yourself later, alright?
What about you guys?
Well, after we went through the green door, we ended up in the treatment center.
Ah. And then we met up. Right here.
So, what's the treatment center? It sounds a lot like the infirmary.
You wanna have a look? We can go back to any of the rooms we've already visited. So?
Sure, let's have a look. After a few moments of brisk walking, we found ourselves in the treatment center. What are those?
They're why this is called a treatment center. Those pods can cure a number of illnesses and even repair certain injuries.
Whoa, that's nuts.
How about you climb in one of them, Dio?
Why?
Well, maybe it can fix whatever's wrong with your brain.
Hey!
Hey, he's been fine this route, weirdly. Didn't expect to say that about Dio, but here we
You
are.
wanna start something, lady?
Calm down now, son. You don't cool off a bit, and I'll have to throw you in one of these pods here.
I mean, we know that he lied to everybody. He's not a circus ringleader, but I mean, we don't know that this route. Dio's been fine.
Huh? Why?
Weren't you paying attention? They have a cold sleep function. I figured that ought to cool your head up.
Wait, did you say cold sleep? That's where they freeze you, right? And you can stay that way for a really long time?
Yeah.
According to some records we found in here, until about 8 hours ago, there were 3 frozen people in these pods.
3 people? Who?
You mean 3 of us were? We don't know. All we found was what was in the logs for the pods.
How long were they here?
No idea. Part of the logs were erased. All that's left is when the cold sleep function turned off. It records them thawing out, getting up. That's it.
Then they could be anyone.
Well, anyone but you.
What? Why not
Because
Alice?
you don't need a device like this to freeze Alice. Am I wrong?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You don't need to play dumb. The water in your body isn't normal water. It's something called Ice 9.
Yeah! We're getting this back. What's up, 999?
It freezes at 96.8 degrees. That means all you have to do to put yourself in cold sleep is drop your body temperature below 96.8. No fancy machine needed.
Where on earth did you hear that?
From Clover.
Clover?
When we were exploring the lounge during the first round.
I see.
I see.
Icy.
Oh!
What's so funny?
Oh man, you fell for that one hook, line, and sinker, didn't you? Clover was messing with you.
Oh, come on.
That is, if she even said anything to you at all. It was a lie. A joke?
A joke? No, there's no way it was a joke. I'm sure about it. Your body is made of Ice 9.
Well, you're mistaken. It's a ridiculous misunderstanding. An urban legend.
With seemingly no other prompting, Alice launched into a lengthy explanation.
There we go.
It went something like this. At some point in the past, someone found a frozen, mummified Egyptian queen. What was curious about this mummy, however, was that it remained frozen at room temperature. People began to refer to her as All Ice, which eventually simply became Alice. Rumors that her body was made of Ice 9 began to circulate, and her bizarre refusal to thaw only compounded them.
They say that the mummy finally thawed, and when it did, it began to move. And ever since then, I've had people say they thought I was her. I mean, really, how could anyone believe something so ridiculous? The existence of this mysterious Alice and of this ice that doesn't melt are just urban legends.
But why would people make that mistake about you in particular?
It can't just be because your name's Alice. There are tons of Alices.
Is it because of your face and how you look?
Well,
Yeah, your whole...
it is true that I am both beautiful and elegant. Can I really be blamed if people think I'm an Egyptian queen? I don't think that's the only reason, though. Someone who made that mistake said something to me once. They claimed they'd seen me before. Of course, I immediately pressed the issue. Do you mean the mummy, Alice? I said. When? Where? Of course, they were at a loss. In fact, I began to feel a little sorry for them. So I told them something. If you're so convinced, then maybe I am actually Alice. But maybe I've lost my memory and can't remember who I am. And so on and so on. I'm still not sure why Clover would tell you something like that, though. Even if she was just messing with you, it seems a little out of left field.
You really think she put that much thought into it? She was probably just screwing with him and it was the first thing that came to mind. Maybe she wanted to see if she could get him to believe something completely ridiculous.
Yeah, I could see her doing something like that. Well, I think that's enough idle gossip for now. The cold sleep business is interesting, but I don't think it's terribly useful. We should go see if the other team has returned to the warehouse yet.
At Alice's request, we made our way out of the treatment center.
Feels like an Alice ending, by the way.
I feel like we're focusing a lot on Phi and Alice, but yeah, this is probably the Alice route, and Phi is one of the paths we didn't take. This
It
is...
looks like another warehouse.
It looks like the same warehouse.
Hey, look.
3 more doors.
They're all glowing white. You think?
These might be the next set of chromatic
I'd
doors.
bet on it. Look, they've got the same boxes next to them as the other doors. So the next set of doors are white?
They haven't all been the same color before.
We definitely need to tell the others about this.
Right. Let's head back to floor A.
Oh, thank goodness. You finally returned. I was beginning to get anxious.
Did something happen?
Yes. It's Quark, you see. He
What?
Uh-oh.
What happened to Quark?
collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
Quark, not again.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. Clover is looking after him, but his condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Tenmyoji shoved Kay aside and leapt through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran off after him.
And we're all gang back together with this again.
Quark, come on, kid. Get a hold of yourself.
Tenmyoji grabbed Quark's shoulders and began to shake him desperately. It was Clover who stopped them.
Hey, what are you doing? He's sick, and we don't even know what's wrong with him. What if you make him worse?
Then what am I supposed to do? I have to save him.
Save? That seems a little extreme. Maybe he just has anemia or something.
No, that's not it. I know him better than any of you. He doesn't have anemia. He's never just collapsed before.
Well, then call an ambulance and stop freaking out about it.
You son of a bitch. This is serious.
The infirmary seems pretty well equipped. There are plenty of diagnostic tools, but
Without a doctor, there's not going to be much we can do with him.
Oh, well, good news. Oh, right. Well, we've got Luna.
Luna?
That's right. I remember Dio saying something. You have a medical license, don't you?
Wait, really? Is that true, Luna?
Well, yes, but
You have to take a look at him then. Please. Quark needs your help.
okay. I'll see what I can do. I think that machine over there is a medical scanner. It's called an atom. It uses nuclear magnetic resonance imaging to examine and diagnose people.
So that thing can tell us what's wrong with Quark?
Yes, I
Might
believe
as well
it
skip
can.
this. No. Okay.
Damn.
I
This
don't
is
wanna
somewhat
rush you,
new,
but the sooner
even though
the
it's
better.
game sequence.
Just let us know if you need anything.
Of course.
The whole process took only a few minutes. The machine scanned Quark's body, and within seconds, his results lit up the screen. Words too complicated for me to understand scrolled across it, and as she read them, Luna's face grew dark. She bit her lip and just stood there for a moment, looking down at Quark, before she spoke.
Well, I know what's wrong with him. I feel so terrible saying this, but Quark has an infection. A viral infection.
Oh no.
Oh no. Don't tell me.
Yes, he's been infected with a virus called Radical 6.
Radical.
Radical. Bad, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, I didn't
I
read
told
that.
Alice and Tenmyoji about it.
Fi and I heard about it from Luna.
Dio and Luna were two of the first people to investigate the infirmary. They must have seen the newspaper clipping that Quark found. I'd stayed behind after the AB game, and they'd all split up and gone into different rooms. It seemed like, one way or another, everyone had heard about Radical 6.
No. He can't. How could he have gotten infected? That's not possible.
Something about the tone of his voice seemed strange. Why wasn't it possible? Had Tenmyoji known about Radical 6 before the rest of us?
There must be something we could do! How can we cure him?
Well, Adam says there's an antiviral serum called Excelivir. It's the only way to counteract Radical 6. If we can inject him with some, he should be okay.
Where is it? Shouldn't it be in the infirmary somewhere?
We looked around, but we didn't see anything.
I don't trust a damn thing you say. I'm asking Luna.
I'm sorry, but Theo's telling the truth. We didn't find anything.
Damn it. What about the other rooms? Sigma, what about you? Did you find anything?
No, nothing like medicine. I mean, it was just like a park. Lots of vegetation and stuff, but no medicine.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
We visited the laboratory. There were a number of chemicals and concoctions there, some of which were medicine.
Oh.
Nothing like what we're searching for, I'm afraid.
Oh, God. He's going to... Oh, God, no.
Look, just to be sure, the three of you went to the treatment center, right? And you're sure it wasn't
No,
there?
there was nothing even remotely like it. You went there too, didn't you? The only thing in the treatment center are those treatment pods.
Treatment pods. That's it. If we put Quark in one of those pods... For a moment, there was silence.
Quark?
Quark!
Oh, here we go.
Oh, thank God. You're awake.
Get away from me!
What? Quark, what are you...
Sorry, Grandpa. I can't. I have to.
Have to what? What are you talking about?
Isn't it obvious? I have to escape.
But how?
Like this!
Quark's hand moved like lightning. He'd grabbed hold of the scalpel and was driving it straight towards his heart. Stop!
No! Let go! Let go of me!
Pretty tough for a kid. Hey, guys, I could use a hand here.
Yeah, right.
Let me see
Right,
this
out
thing.
pretty similar.
Me too.
Stop it! Let go of me, you jerks!
Temyoji, what the hell are you doing? Get over here. Temyoji, can you even hear me?
Oh, right.
Damn you, bastards! Why won't you let me go? I have to get out of this body! They can't lock away the soul! Once my body's gone, my soul can escape! Please! You have to let me go! Let me go! I'm trapped here! Let me die! I have to die! Kill me! Somebody! Anybody! Kill me! Kill me! Kill me!
Woo. Jesus, this kid's lost it. Hey, somebody get that scalpel away from him. Good. Thanks, whoever that was. Quark barely even seemed to notice the loss of the scalpel. He continued to scream and writhe like he was possessed. What are we going to do? We've got to calm him down somehow.
Luna,
Yes?
are there any tranquilizers in here?
No. Well, I mean,
What?
there's Superel Beta.
Soperil?
That's the anesthetic! The one that's in our bracelets!
Good. Perfect. Hit him with some of that.
What?
He'll be fine. It's just an anesthetic, Tenmyoji. It won't hurt him, I promise.
But...
Just hurry up and do it! Come on, Luna!
Okay, let me just... Okay, I've got it.
Good. Wait until he's... Now! Do it now!
Right.
No! Stop! Stop!
Respiration, blood pressure, brain waves. According to these readings, he's in a very deep sleep.
Oh, he looks so happy. Alright, I guess we're good for now.
Yes.
What about the anesthetic? How long will it last?
He shouldn't wake up for a few...
Oh, sorry.
Man, he sure was strong for such a little guy.
Yeah, we've pretty much seen this before, but I
think
can't
that
skip
might be
it.
the virus's fault. It probably attacks the part of the brain that governs reason. Without anything to hold it back, his body was using every ounce of strength it had.
Yeah? How do you know?
Huh? Oh, well,
How much do you know about this Radical 6?
oh, not much. I probably know about as much as you do. All I've seen about it is that newspaper article.
That's the
Why
truth?
would I lie about that? I've seen other viruses do the same thing. I was just making a guess.
So when Quark tried to kill himself, are you saying that was because of Radical 6 too?
Yes. At least, I think so.
So what kind of virus is Radical 6?
What are you doing?
I turned and followed Tenmyoji's gaze. There stood Alice, her hand wrapped tightly around the scalpel. Apparently, she had been the one to take it away from Quark. The longer I looked at her, however, the more I wondered if she'd taken it to protect him or for some other more sinister reason. She didn't seem stable. In fact, she looked far more like Quark had a moment ago than I was entirely comfortable with. Her eyes were flat and hollow. Her face was an emotionless mask. She was not well. Alice? Hey, are you feeling okay?
We're all going to die. Huh? We're all dead already. Only terrorists would resort to biological warfare. But they will. Soon.
Hey, what the hell are you talking about?
You don't understand? All of humanity is going to die. The virus will spread. Adults. Children. Everyone. Everyone! There won't be anyone left! I'd rather die here!
Wait, Alice. We were all too stunned to even try to restrain her. We just stood there as she spun around and leapt through the door. Damn it! I shook myself and took out after her. But those few moments of hesitation had put too much distance and too many doors between us. Shit. Which way did she go? Right? Left? I was still trying to decide when everyone else poured out of the infirmary.
You lost her.
Yeah. I don't know which way she went.
Well, let's split up and look. Quickly. She can't have gotten too far.
Right.
Look, if you find her, it's probably best not to shout or anything. Just do your best not to provoke her. Understood?
Gotcha.
Tenmyoji, I think you should stay here with Quark. The rest of us can look for Alice. Sound good?
Yeah, I stay here. Got it.
All right, let's move, people. Get going.
At Thai's command, we scattered, filtering off into different doors. As I ran, I thought, where should I look for Alice? Perhaps the lounge would be a good bet? No one here, huh? Damn. Where'd she go? Complaining wasn't going to help anything. I needed to go look somewhere else. Shoot. Nothing in the treatment center either. We need to find her quick, or she's going to do something bad. If we hadn't stopped Quark... I need to hurry. I headed to the garden now. I'd only gone a few steps from the walkway through the grass when I stopped short. Alice!
Oh, there you are. Good. I'm glad you showed up. I
Huh?
just got here a minute ago. She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to carry her to the infirmary.
That she's, alive?
Yeah. Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wounds.
So she's just unconscious.
Looks like it.
What about the scalpel?
Doesn't look like she has it. Figure she probably dropped it on the way here. Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary. Give me a hand here.
Right. Alice was later than I had expected, and Phi and I had managed to set off toward the infirmary at a brisk trot.
All right, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6.
Way back, Phi had gone off to retrieve the rest of the participants. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no.
No! What's going to happen to her?
Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. There's a special antiviral treatment. Do you know what immunoglobulin is?
Immunogoblin?
It's another name for antibodies.
Oh,
Some people
better
have
than a mind
antibodies that
goblin.
can fight off Radical 6. Those antibodies are the basis for Excelivir.
Wait, what about those pods in the treatment center? Can't we just stick them in those?
Right. I thought of that too, so I went and took a closer look at them. Unfortunately...
They can't cure it.
Correct. They can suppress the symptoms for a while, but they can't kill the virus itself. The only way we can help Alice and Quark is if we can find some Excelivir.
But the pods will keep them from getting any worse, right?
Yes.
Well, then what are we waiting for? One of you, grab Alice. We're going to the treatment center.
As he spoke, Temyoji moved over to Quark and lifted his small, unconscious body off the bed. Quark shifted slightly as Temyoji moved him, and something fell out of his pocket with a soft clink. I bent down slowly and picked it up. Hey! Is this medicine?
What?
Well, what is it?
Hold on. There's a name on the label here. Axelev.
Excelivir! You found it, Sigma! That's the one thing that can cure Radical 6.
Why did Quark have it?
Oh, is this the
Perhaps you
choice
found
we
it earlier.
make? Earlier
We
when?
explored the laboratory. It was on the other side of the red door. I happened to notice Quark putting something in his pocket.
He hid
Whether or
it?
not that was his intention is unclear. I did not have the opportunity to ask, as he collapsed immediately afterwards. It didn't feel appropriate to go digging around in his pockets for it after that. And to be honest, it had also slipped my mind. We were rather preoccupied with getting him to the infirmary as quickly as possible.
Who cares about the details? We have it. Hurry up and give it to him, Luna.
Hey, hold on a minute. What about Alice?
Does it really matter if she goes first or not?
I'm sorry, but I don't think we can do that.
What?
There's only enough here for one person. The only way we have to administer this is with the injection gun. And the way it functions, it uses a whole bottle each time you pull the trigger.
In other words, we can't split the dose in 2 or something.
Right.
Oh, fuck, what's that? It's like a silverfish or something on my desk. Hang on.
Oh,
We
okay.
can replicate this, though, in the lab. Supposedly.
Hold on a minute. Kevin is busy killing a bug.
Yeah, I know.
I went to get something to, attack it with, and I don't see where it went.
You don't have a tissue ready?
No,
Just swat it with your hand.
I don't know where it went. Damn, that was like a fucking spooky. Oh, I found it. Okay, I'll deal with the rest of that later. Ugh. While we all stood stunned, Fi moved. Stepping over to Quark, she quickly ran her hands through his clothes and stepped back with a frown and a small shake of her head.
Nothing. That one bottle was it.
Do you think there might be some more back in the laboratory?
No. Unfortunately not.
No.
Oh, God.
Just enough medicine for one dose.
Only one person can be saved.
Who should we give it to?
Alice? Or Quark?
What the hell is this? There's no way we're only going to save one of them.
What are we going to do?
Do I have to spell it out? We're going to save them both.
How?
That's, I need to calm down. Think. There had to be some way to save both of them. It was there. I knew it. Yeah. IG, immunoglobulin.
Is a lock?
Do you know what
I think it
immunoglobulin
is.
is?
Yeah, we might be unlocking it.
It's another name for antibodies. Some people have antibodies that can fight off Radical 6.
IG
Yep.
replicate. Yeah.
That's from a different route.
Ah.
Well, we're here. Up to you. I feel like we hit this naturally.
Let's do this and then take the left path, and then we will move on to this.
Okay,
Does that
that's
make
an
sense?
ally.
Yeah, does
Hold
that
on.
make sense?
No, at least for me. Why? Why don't you just continue from the branch?
All right, I guess I don't know. Are we in risk of like having a long like ending or? I don't know.
Not with ally.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I think we could just like take ally and go down here, and then just like save this path for later when we're doing all the locks.
So can I give you a slight spoiler?
Okay.
So I'm looking at
Is
the
it just a flowchart spoiler?
yeah. There may be a story lock on the other branch.
Oh, so there might be another lock here.
Yeah.
What should we do?
How can we continue?
Right.
Like if we click here, where does it pick up?
So my intention has been to do all the normal stuff up to the locks, and then
Yeah.
do the locks after. So I'm thinking I should just stop here.
Because yeah, this is another lock, right? Yeah.
I mean, you're behind the camera here.
Okay, I think I'm going to take us up here.
Oh man, we're gonna have a huge chunk of no puzzles then after a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there should be puzzles here.
Yes, that's correct.
So presumably, if we had hit this earlier, we'd been like, how do we save anybody? And it says to be continued.
Mm-hmm.
And starting from right here, where we're picking up information from whichever route that was where we landed up dying.
With the IG replicator, yeah. Yeah,
Or possibly dying, I guess, since that was also to be continued with a lock.
yeah. My intention is to do all the normal stuff and then go through all the locked content.
Alright.
How about the grab for real though? Probably on that day we probably have like a bucket of popcorn that day.
Oh, okay,
Long.
yeah. Just how it is.
Alright.
Kevin, take the wheel.
Betraying Alice.
Yeah, boys.
Hey, it's almost time.
Yeah, it feels kind of bad just like abandoning a route. But just pretend that was a to be continued.
What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine. I'll do
You're gonna
it.
choose betray, right?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Alright. Take it away.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex Game polling closes.
I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice.
Betrayal.
Get her.
Round 1 of the Ambidex Game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
As Phi and I stepped out of the AB room, I could see the others running towards the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer.
Well, you chose what I wanted you to choose. I guess I should say thanks. So, thanks.
Aw, come on. You don't need to do that. I just made the obvious choice. Well, I'm sure Alice chose Betray. That meant we pretty much had to choose Betray, right?
How do you know what she's going to choose?
I guess you could say I just know.
Are you making fun of me?
Yeah, we saw it in another run.
Maybe.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! I know! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Alright.
Good. Looks like you're all here. Finally, let's get ready to rock! Ambidex Game! Round 1! The results! If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
If anything changed.
Ah! I wonder if we'll have another awkward conversation. Like, you chose Betray last time. And she's like, what? Like
so
Tenmyoji
now,
did?
Tenmyoji and Alice have been the two characters that have changed their votes.
Mm-hmm.
Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers.
Everything is right with the world now. Alice is back to being betrayed on the very first game.
Hey, Alice, what in the hell is this? What? You chose Betray last time. Yep. So I chose Betray too. No.
Wait
Why?
a minute. Last time? What on earth are you talking about?
Can you tell me one thing?
What?
When exactly did you press the button?
5 minutes before the deadline. There's that announcement, right? I pressed it right after that. Why?
What? No, that can't. What was going on? When Phi and I chose Ally, Alice picked Betray.
I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize
Is this
reward
also
in this situation
locked?
is to choose Betray.
I think we're seeing this because of we saw the other possibility.
Yeah.
An idiot.
Sometimes I'm curious, like, if there's an individual who chose that Betray first, I wonder what this would be like.
This time I chose Betray, and her vote changed to Ally. Why? What was different? Had history somehow changed because of my choice? No, that was insane. If Alice had somehow known that I had chosen Betray and chosen Ally in response, At least that would have followed the principle of cause and effect. But what had just happened was something entirely different. There was no way Alice could have known what we would choose when she made her decision. Besides, if she had known we intended to betray her, there's no way she would have chosen Ally. In other words, she must have made her decision without any knowledge of ours. Let's say we're talking about a game of rock, paper, scissors. I throw out a rock. Right after that, Alice throws down paper. Obviously, I lose. So I go back in time and decide to whip out the scissors this time. This time, Alice chooses rock. I lose again. That's fine, because it still makes sense. My actions in the past caused Alice's reactions in the future. Easy. But what had just happened in the AB game wasn't like that. Let's go back to that innocent game of rock, paper, scissors. This time, Alice is the one who threw out her hand first. But in this situation, there's no way for me to know what it is. So I decide to go with rock. Now Alice's choice is revealed. Oh, is this like the Schrodinger's cat thing? Is that what they're setting up? Turns out she went with paper. Damn it. I lose and I'm pissed off. So once again, I go back in time and change history and erase my loss. What will I choose this time? That's not even a question. Scissors, obviously. After all, last time Alice went with paper. Here's the important part. When I make this choice, Alice has already made her choice. Sure of my victory, I throw out a pair of scissors. But what the hell? My rage would be white hot. How could this have happened? Why? Alice's hand had been paper before. How did it change to rock? Obviously, there's no cause and effect here, since Alice's choice was in the past and mine was in the future. How could that even happen? How could the future influence the past? But it wasn't theoretical now. This had actually happened.
This would imply then that Alice knew in the other playthrough that, not this one. She's always chosen Ally and then got betrayed in every other run. But the other possibility we just saw, based on what he's describing here, is her, I don't know. Man.
This is really weird because this is also Sigma just acknowledging, like, yeah, I'm using the experience I've gained from other routes, which
that's the thing. I feel like
that's something that I don't know how to like justify in character, you know.
I feel like, yeah, like the line sounds like as if the game that was expecting you to find out the whole time jumping by now. Like, well, solidified.
At this point, we've seen every other thing.
Yeah.
But the character himself hasn't made a point like, oh fuck, I can jump through time, you know?
Yeah. He's already had thoughts of premonitions on this route.
Yeah, he's had premonitions on this route, and also he had that thing with Tenmyoji where it was like the same kind of thing, but he didn't make as big of a deal of it as this. Where this, he's stopping and trying to figure it out.
I feel like the other storyline part, I think Dev was expecting players in general to like go all the way to the bottom of the branch, maybe there's a section that says like, oh shit, I can jump through time. Branch in time or something.
Maybe. I'm not worried if I missed something like that though. I don't know. How could I have known? Okay. What the hell was going on? No, wait. What? Wait. Why the fuck was I talking so casually about going back in time?
It was fucking soon.
That kind of... Okay, yeah, we were just discussing this. That kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. Right, of course. Time travel is impossible. There is absolutely, positively no way to travel through time. But, if that was true...
The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Hey! Did you have a stroke or something?
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
Besides, why do I have to answer your questions? I should be the one yelling at you. Because of you two, I've only got one BP left.
Yeah, you're right.
You're right. What in God's name is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. Really, I seriously feel terrible
Forget
about
it.
this.
I'm never going to trust you or Phi again. You'll pay for this.
Alice stormed off. He threw one last hurt, scornful look over her shoulder as she left, and it stabbed me right through the heart. One of the other teams seemed to be dealing with a similar issue.
I really don't know what I can say. We had no idea you would choose Ally.
No way I'd choose Betray. Not with Clover on the other side.
What? What do you mean?
Do you have an interest in Clover?
Ooh.
What? No.
Oh my.
That's not... No.
What is it then?
Well...
You'd have to be crazy to pick Ally. The only way it'd make any sense to do that is if you really, really trusted the other person.
So you're saying you don't trust me then?
Duh! Are you senile? Why the hell would I trust some old geezer I just met a few hours ago?
I see. Say no
I
more.
see. I
Didn't
see.
it hurt this much.
Huh?
Say no more.
What's that supposed to mean? You're starting to get kind of creepy.
Creepy, huh? I understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust.
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Well, looks like those guys managed to get through this all right. Figure that means the fault here's got to be mine.
Huh? Thank you. Thank you
I think I know
very
who
much.
Tenmyoji is.
Me too.
Don't worry.
Alright, say it at the same time. 3, 2, 1. Go.
Junpei.
I don't know at the same time. It's impossible. I only ever talk over you. I think he's
But-
Clover's brother,
Oh.
who was the part of the pair of Zeros from 999. I forget his name, actual name.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. The guy who was
Santa.
Santa. He was also, I think, had white hair.
Mhm.
So that doesn't mean anything with the Meagle.
He was the one with the bad facial recognition, right?
No, that's
No.
Ace. That's the criminal mastermind.
Yeah, Ace was the
okay.
big bad.
Oh, okay.
We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah. Exactly.
Is it repeat
Alright,
or?
that's all the same with these two.
I think it'd be really spicy if it was Junpei. That's all I'm saying. Yours makes sense too.
I think Junpei might have something to do with K. If there is a connection, like a further connection.
Dio, Quark, and Luna, on the other hand, seem to have resolved things amicably by all choosing Ally. No doubt we were all wishing we'd done the same. But why had Dio sounded so awkward? What had happened in the AB room? Only Dio and Quark knew for sure.
Zero, when does the next round start?
What makes you think we'll be having another?
Yep, I'm gonna see most of this shit. Oh, I think Alice does not want to be with us this time, so we're gonna get a choice on what room we go to.
Oh, this is the last time we see this, guys. Alright, lounge.
Hang out with everyone. The only difference is gonna be Alice being
Oh,
angry
there's
with
gonna be
us.
that same talk. Was Alice in here? Yeah.
What are you doing here?
Still mad, huh?
Obviously.
Oh, come on now. You don't have to get your panties in a bunch.
That's easy for you to say, Dio. You're sitting pretty at 5 BP. Tenmyoji and I only have 1. You do understand what that means, don't you?
That's no reason to take your anger out on people. You won't get your BP back by being a jerk to him.
What's this?
It's a fucking ladybug crawling on my light. Okay.
You're gonna take his side?
The fuck is happening to me?
I thought you
Did
of
you leave
all
a window
people
open or
would agree
something?
with me.
No.
I do.
No, you don't. You don't get it. Why would you care? You've got what, maybe 5 years left, maybe less? I'm not like you. I'm still young. I want to live a long life. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see.
Let me guess, this guy's slow down to give me one more insult. Oh, no. It was all the same. Yeah, Schrodinger's cat. Seems important this route.
I take back my guess, by the way, because I'm looking at the 999 characters again.
Hmm.
Yeah, her brother is Light. He's the blind guy.
Yeah.
Santa was the brother of the female protagonist, the other part of the Zero duo, Akane. Both of them had white hair.
Mm-hmm.
Just like what he was describing there made it sound like he knows her on some freaking, like, personal level.
Yeah, he is somebody from the previous game for sure.
Very likely.
Yeah.
5 minutes remain.
Yeah, it could be Santa. It could be the guy you mentioned.
Junpei.
Yeah, but
No, it can't be like Light was blind.
Right. I think it's Junpei.
What up the cop
Hey,
dude?
the doors are open.
The what
Tough
dude?
guy doesn't look like him at all.
Doesn't look anything like him. I mean, if he lost a lot of weight and got scrawny and had plastic surgery, and sure, I guess.
Gotta throw a fireball. How's this gonna play out?
Which door?
Well, what are our options this time?
Pay attention. I'm only
Alright,
saying
zoom
this
through
once.
this shit.
This is it. This is
Just
the
like
last
the
one.
last time, we've got 3 possible
All right, I'm not gonna read this. I'm just gonna. We can
Oh,
pair
yeah,
it with
because-
Clover. We can pair it with Fi. We can pair it with Alice.
Well, Alice ain't happening.
3.
She can tell us to fuck ourselves.
Okay, how do we want to do
you
this?
decided the first time, right?
Yeah.
Then can I decide this time?
Why
I
you?
think I deserve it. I only have 1 BP left. Doesn't it seem like the fair thing is to let the person who's at the greatest disadvantage
She's
choose?
throwing our words right back at us from
What
the other
the
route.
What the fuck is happening?
Wouldn't you agree?
That means you should get to choose too. I mean, you've only got 1 BP, right?
You've got a point. But how about we listen to what Alice wants first? So tell us, which door and which people do you want?
The green door. And I want to go with Kay and Quark.
I see. Option
I
B.
see.
That means Tenmyoji and Dio will go with Clover through the blue door. Is that alright with you, Tenmyoji?
Yeah, sure. I don't mind.
Why? If we go through there together, that means you'll be playing against me in the next AB game. Are you really, really sure?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Matter of fact, that's why I want to go with you. You said you didn't trust me, right? Well, I'd like to change your mind. I figure this will give me the chance. I've been wanting to pair up with Alice, too. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, and that is?
Yeah.
We'll get to that later.
Anyway,
Plenty of heads.
Alice's first choice would be option B then?
Yes, I guess.
What about the rest of you? Is that okay too?
I thought about it for a moment. I went with option B, then Luna and I would go through the red door with Fi. As far as how I felt about that... Okay. Yes. Yeah, that's
I don't
fine.
have any problems with it.
There were no objections.
Then we're all
Definitely a
set.
but that must.
Let's go, everybody.
Well, no, I think that's our
Until
that's our choice.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Oh, there's something funky going on here. Yeah.
Like more locks.
Yeah.
9, 8, 7.
We nodded quickly to one another and split up. Kay, Quark, and Alice headed for the green door, while Tenmyoji, Dio, and Clover ran toward the blue one. My feet slapped against the hard metal of the warehouse floor, and Luna, Phi, and I ran to the chromatic door in the next stage of the Nonary Game.
2, 1, 0.
I'm trying to think of what rooms have we seen that we haven't
Chromatic doors.
escaped from yet.
Apparently there's no repeats, so there's this one and one more. Maybe some more, I don't know.
Yeah, like the garden. We had never seen that before. So I guess these are going to be new to us too, but...
Off. Yeah, looks
Okay, I'm not having this
looks like
fucking lever
it's got a
conversation
Try
again.
pulling it. It might be dangerous.
Oh, what does this do?
Who knows? What's that? It's called dressing modestly. I'll have you know I'm a C cup.
There we go, write that down, that's important. You're a C cup, I'm packing 12 inches. We continued in that vein for some time until...
Oh, sex jokes.
That's our bestie, just
What?
moving shit along.
Yeah. Aww.
It sounded like you two might take a while, so I pulled the lever. Is that okay?
Only the one on the left opened.
The others are still shut tight.
Well, we should get going anyway.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, here's a room we've never seen before. What is this place?
Looks like some kind of control room.
I can see a huge machine of some sort on the other side of this window. Maybe a generator?
Right, well, let's split up and look
We need
around.
cards with the moon on them for the next AB game, right?
What's the name of this room?
Yeah. I don't think we got one?
I don't
They're probably in this
Let's
room
wait.
somewhere. They called it the control
Then
room.
let's get started.
Okay.
It's gonna pop on the bottom right. So
I was trying to make sure I have it up, so in case we get stuck.
Control
good
room.
control room.
Alright, I got it. So I'm not gonna look at it again unless we're stuck.
The control panel in the control room. Oh, by the way, that's something we can talk about. Microsoft announced that they are doing away with the control panel in Windows sometime soon.
Fuck Microsoft.
Yeah, that means that they have to make the settings application that is supposed to replace it actually work and have features in it, and not just point you to a control panel when you're wanting to fix something. Like, it's gotta be fully featured. You can't
Yeah,
just
it's
get
like-
rid of control panel.
It's like some setting. I feel like you can only find it in the control panel. To be honest,
That's correct.
there's a one setting that to look, which is for if your computer's being charged, and I close the lid, the computer continues. I have to change the settings for people who want to use a docking station and external monitors. I cannot find it anywhere else other than control panel.
The annihilation reactor. Do we know about the bomb in this route?
Not yet?
Yes.
Okay.
No, we found a bomb in the other route.
Yeah, we saw it. We zoomed by it, but it's in room 2.
Okay.
We all saw it.
Oh,
So we were in a
right.
different-
Okay. This is Mr. Octopus's control room. Okay. Alright. Test. Test. Each letter's in a different color. Written in highlighter. Oh, and there's a T. Ah, we got a memory stick. A USB scanner. It's got a red line under it. Laptop camera. 2 bundles of folded cardboard boxes, just like the ones behind us. Okay, if I can just turn around. Okay.
Well, yeah, it's a little hard.
Looks like there's a few different books here. We've got some sort of dense technical thing and a novel. Cardboard box filled with complicated machinery. These are all wrapped in PP bands. Polypropylene. I kind of wonder if Fi and Santa are related because they both have a similar look, and they both were like characters that just knew a lot of random shit.
God, the shit I want to say right now, but I can't.
We'll start having reveals soon. Alright, so colors.
Yeah, I imagine these are related. But
I had the arrow like read left to right kind of thing going there.
They're manga.
compass.
Compass and protractor.
Track.
Oh man, I can't remember the last time I used any of those.
I have that in my camera kit.
Ah, expanded compass. Set it to 60 degrees using the protractor. Okay, but how'd you know to do that? Maybe there's something with a mark that shows us where the center should be. Okay. Sigmund should look at it like, why did I do this? Ah.
510 minutes. This is so those are like degrees. I forget how that shit works. I don't remember now. It's so long.
So 510 divided by 60 we get, or it would, let's see.
Oh, it's these lockers again. Kinda.
Oh, yeah.
What else do we got?
We got 8. So 510 divided by 60 we get 8 and we get
circle.
So 830.
I can see the dot.
Yeah. Okay.
So off, on, off, off, off.
Oh, okay.
There's an ordering. Probably from the top in a full circle. So on, off, off.
Oh, does the fact that the letter on the right bottom is now solid, does that matter?
Dude.
Not sure.
Okay, let's look at this. What's this? It's got all these pipes. They got a black and yellow lever. It says power under it. You think this tubing has electrical cables or something in it? Wait. Is this a puzzle repeat?
Maybe?
Oh, there's a missing lever. But otherwise, it looks like it's the same kind of puzzle.
Yeah, but instead of water, it's electricity this time.
Yeah. It's a tall screen. It's not turned on. Can't relate. Okay.
What?
This thing is huge. It's missing a part. Okay, and that's the end of the line. I can't turn any more right. Can I look at this some more? Like, what's this thing? Missing. Okay. Okay.
So what do we have to work with?
Oh wait, no, I
item-wise?
can move more this way. We have a flash drive and 2 notepads.
Anywhere we can stick a flash drive?
Well,
these computers?
yeah, we got it from the computer, but
Wait, what the level?
oh,
That-
hey! This looks like it's a control panel. Okay, so this makes that make more sense.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go back around
Oh, you bet.
here.
Round town. So if it's from top going in a circle, it'd be on, off, off, off.
We got 2 ons here.
Are you writing the full words?
Yeah, that's a good point. So on, off, on, I'll underline that, off, off, off. Cool. Back, around. Okay. So this needs to be. Oh, okay.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Yeah, just that one.
What? Okay, well, we know what to do with that, I think. Alright, cool.
Wonder if you had to find a replacement. Wonder. This could be a puzzle repeat, but with a twist, I think. Because we're not sure about the actual number on the bottom.
Yeah.
To give you a hint.
Well, 300, so the number needs to go up.
Yeah. Oh, it's a special kind of liquid to transmit electricity. Yeah, okay, it's the exact same puzzle, except a little twist at the bottom. Okay, I got it. Okay,
Remember what to do?
yeah. It's just a matter of doing math.
Yeah.
Okay, so half of 21 is 10.5, so this could be enough as is. Like, it could be either this way or that way.
We don't know how high that other one has to go. It might be pretty big. And the next one.
Yeah.
But it has to be a last digit 5.
I think it would have to be like that. To get a 5 at the end. I don't know. We'll see. There's gonna be trial and error.
Yeah, the brute force it.
YOLO. Okay.
Nope. I used to click buttons like crazy.
At least you got the you got the right side correct.
Oh, yeah, see? You just need
Oh,
to adjust the left side.
that's nice that it gives you a little lights. Okay, okay.
Alright, that threw off one of the ones from the right, so put that back. There we go.
Yes, I am a champion!
He brute forced it. Nice.
Okay,
I'm
still
missing a
have
part.
more
Yeah,
to
we have to
do.
play something.
What do we have left?
Clipboards and a scanner.
Can you say
Alright,
the
let's-
clipboard again? I think it's got a gigantic tube thing.
Yeah, I imagine.
We have the lockers, right?
Oh
Yes.
And the drive insert somewhere.
Yeah, we got it from this laptop. And it showed us a green T when it was plugged in. There's these things.
Oh, oh. What,
Oh wait, in seconds and ones in minutes, right?
Mhm.
Are they different
Yeah.
colors? That
Yeah,
one's red.
one's blue.
So blue one, I got 8:30 on that one.
8:30. Okay.
Yeah.
And hours and minutes. So, what are the locker colors? Oh, there's red and
Oh.
blue.
Okay.
Oh shit. Also, we all.
The other one was 11,400 seconds.
Okay.
So blue was 8:30.
Yeah. 8 hours and 30 minutes.
Okay, so
That's 2/6, and then yeah.
I actually have to whip out the calculator right now.
yeah, appreciate you.
I used Google convert that seconds to hours and minutes, and I'll really tell you.
Okay. It's two for the red one. It's a hold on. 3 hours and 10 minutes.
Thank you.
There you go.
What a pal. What
Oh,
the
yeah, that's what
fuck?
Well, that's where that goes.
That was some genuine reaction. What the fuck? Can you check on the outer locker? See what see if the locker itself give you a hint of what it is, and then get the number from.
Oh, wait. Go back to your items.
This is 4-digit. Okay.
On the the clipboard thing.
Tests.
The
Oh, we're
green ones?
combining them. So test. Look at back the test. So it's a green.
Yeah, so, okay, so to summarize, there was this USB scanner. Oh, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait, what did you do? Huh.
Wait, okay, hold on, we're going back to a laptop.
I don't know that's how you do it. Okay. Is the clipboard stuff like tablet or something?
Oh,
What the fuck?
Alright, you know how to get the other one. Dude!
Yeah, I have a hard time finding any of your buttons.
So That was yellow. Okay. Oh, that's what.
7213. Okay. I'll take the USB thing back, I guess.
That actually be
7213.
772. Yeah. 7213.
This will be interesting.
I +2. Oh, my eyes are making funny.
0 plus 2.
Yep.
2 divided by 2.
Yep. And 1 plus 3, 2.
1 plus 2. What the fuck was with these locker buttons?
We combined that thing with the root. Oh, okay.
No, it goes in the top of the machine, and then we can put the thingy in.
Oh, you're right.
Bang. Kaboom.
There's some DNA testing.
So we still have the clipboards with colors.
Okay.
Oh man.
I brute force this shit.
Alright, so we have digits 1 through 10.
Oh! I see where this is going.
Oh! So, wait.
I don't know if I'm down for this.
I mean, I know the answer, but I actually kind of want us to sort of puzzle it out.
Okay. For what it's worth, I can't pull up my inventory in this screen.
Yeah, you can check the
100, yeah.
Oh, so everything adds up to 100.
So left top's a quarter. Right top is 1/5. So bottom left is 30%. So hold on. So this makes it.
Oh, of the whole 100.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
from
yeah.
that amount, we know what the remaining ratio is for each number.
Okay.
So.
You guys got this. I can't. I just work with accountants. I'm not an accountant.
Well, the remaining numbers we have to add are all single digits except for possibly a 10.
The bottom right is going to be total 25.
Okay, so go to the last thing.
So top
10.
right. Top right is 8.
Blue.
6 on the top left. And 9.
Yeah, 9 for 30.
Proud of you guys. I knew we could do it.
There's a reason I didn't graduate with the art degree, okay?
Alright, we got both passwords. The blue one was so bizarrely figured out, by the way.
Yeah. I don't know how clipboard and USBs are supposed to make a sense out of that. I don't know.
We've used SD cards and shit on like the random tablets and crap we found.
There it is. Okay. I was like, I don't actually know where the safe's located. Moon.
Moon.
Damn it, Moon.
Star, moon, star.
First, we got a MIP.
Was there a Game Boy in there?
Yeah, it was like a, I don't know, some fucked up calculator or something. Card keys.
Oh,
Oh, it's
BlackBerry.
like a PDA. It's a BlackBerry. Cable connected to the top.
Oh shit, this is for the bomb?
Oh, yeah, so this is where you put in that crazy password for the bomb, I guess. The bomb which we know about in this route, by the way.
No, the bomb was revealed in the other route, right?
No, we found it here.
Oh, we did. I'm getting confused on where we put it. Damn.
3, 2, 1, let's get the fuck out.
Always a countdown.
You found it.
An Ambidex gate has been opened. 45 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling
It
closes.
didn't happen last time. Dio?
Huh? What's going on?
Maybe someone from another team opened one of them. They must have found a moon card.
Why the hell would they just go and open one of the doors on their own?
We should get back upstairs. Whoever jumped the gun is probably in the warehouse.
Right, okay, let's go.
So we're not even seeing the white chromatic doors.
Oh.
Or it's gonna lead backing out.
We leapt out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. There stood Temyoji, Dio, and Clover. Hey! What the hell is this? Why'd you open one of the AB rooms before the rest of us got back?
Clover and I haven't done anything.
Dio didn't feel like waiting, I guess.
You got a problem?
Yes, I do
Why?
have a problem.
I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the AB rooms.
Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common sense.
Sigma's right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere. What if they can't get back in time?
No sooner were the words out of her mouth.
Oh, thank goodness. You're all here.
Did something happen?
Yes. It's Quark, you see.
What? What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
What?
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. This condition could change at any moment. You should go.
Oh no.
Temyoji shoved Kei aside and leapt through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran after him. Can I skip this? No. Aha!
Aha! Oh yeah, it should play out pretty similarly.
You mean in the control room? All that had was a bunch of stuff for controlling the generator. I don't think anybody would put medicine there.
I'm terribly sorry. There was nothing of the sort in the archives. Books and so on in abundance, but no medicine.
Archives. Okay, so that's the last room we haven't been to.
Oh God.
I remember going to an archives.
And he's going. Oh God.
Look, just to be sure, where did the three of you go?
Someplace called the Bee Garden. It was kind of like a park with trees and stuff. Yeah, no medicine. Maybe some medicinal plants?
Stuff with Alice still happens.
What about the saber, though?
No one here, huh? No point in complaining. I just need to look somewhere else. Okay.
We didn't find the ivermectin in this road.
You know, one person who should definitely try to take that is RFK Jr.
Damn.
Oh, we get to see the archives.
Oh boy. Oh, so this is the archives, huh? Kay, Quark, and Alice search this room.
There's a lion doll eating the sun.
Yeah. There's also scales here, too. Damn, nothing here either. We need to find her quick, or she's going to do something bad. If she loses it like Quark did, and nobody's around to stop her. Shit, I need to hurry. I decided to try the garden, where Clover, Tenmyoji, and Dio would go in after passing through their door. So I'm guessing we arrived too late. The first thing I noticed when I stepped inside was the smell. Plant life was everywhere, and the air was filled with the fresh scent of it growing, underlaid with the sweet, dry tones of dead leaves underfoot. While the air outside had been dry and harsh, in here it was warm and wet, like a forest after a spring rain. Just like Clover said, plants and stuff everywhere. I walked slowly down the path, still slightly stunned. Most of the facility had been cold, dull metal. This room was positively verdant. Man, hard to believe there's something like this here. What the hell is this even for? As strange as the garden was, Alice needed to be my priority. I reined my thoughts back in and continued down, off the path and into the grass. I'd only gone a few steps when I stopped short.
Oh, there you are. Good. I'm glad you showed up.
Huh?
I just got here a minute ago. She was like this when I found her. When you showed up, I was getting ready to take her to the infirmary.
Then she's, alive?
Yeah. Her breathing and pulse seem normal. She doesn't appear to have any obvious external wounds.
So she's just unconscious.
Looks like it.
What about the scalpel?
Doesn't look like she has it. Figure she probably dropped it on the way here. Anyway, we need to get her to the infirmary. Give me a hand here. Wait, hold on. There's something I need to tell you. Just stay calm. Look to the right.
My right or your
right?
Ah! What the hell? This is a bomb.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Look at the number on the side.
It says 01. The one in the crew quarters said 03. Shit. Then there's no question, huh?
I've got more good news. Just think about the numbers for a moment.
You're saying there's an O2 bomb out there
I
somewhere.
can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
So we have 0, 1, 2, 3.
That means there's probably 9 of them, given the game we're playing. That means we're talking about an explosion the size of 3 tons of TNT.
Yeah.
Who said it?
Clover, Tenmyoji, and Dio investigated the garden. There's also a chance someone else said it. Anyone could have come here after they left and before we showed up. Anyway, we need to move Alice. Help me out here.
Alice was lighter than I expected, and Phi and I managed to set off towards the infirmary at a brisk trot.
Trotting along.
All right, please. You need to hear this.
Okay.
The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6.
Phi had called everyone else back after I had brought Alice to the infirmary. 7 sets of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no.
No! What's going to happen to her?
Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. It's a special antiviral treatment. Whether or not there's any around here, though.
No! No! Oh, Alice! I don't want you to die! Please! Please don't die! I don't want to be alone! Don't die!
Clover wrapped her arms around Alice's unconscious body and began to sob. None of us had the heart to pull her off, so all we could do was stand and watch uncomfortably.
Ten minutes remain until Ambidex Game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before the deadline has passed, any non-voting parties will automatically ally.
Guys, I think we should get back to the warehouse.
What about Alice and Quark?
Guess we're just gonna have to leave him behind.
No! I'm not leaving!
Clover.
I'm staying here! Like heck, I'm gonna leave Alice all alone!
She's going to be fine. I gave her some Soparil. She'll just be sleeping like Quark.
I don't care! I just want to stay with her. She shouldn't have to be all by herself.
Whatever. She can do what she wants.
Huh?
I see.
See.
Dio and Tenmyoji's opponent in the next AB game is Clover. If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to ally, which I don't think I need to mention would be pretty favorable for Dio. If she stays, he's got an easy round.
Whoa, what are you saying? You think I'm gonna choose betray?
Yeah, I do. Am I wrong?
Yes. Of course I'm gonna pick ally. For one, Tenmyoji's gonna be in there with me. I can't just ignore his opinion and make my own choice, right?
No, I won't be going. I can't leave Quark here when he's like this. I'll be staying, just like Clover.
Hey, come on now, what is this?
Knock it off, Dio. He's too smart to let you make a scapegoat out of him.
What the hell? Why are you so suspicious of me?
Yes?
What if Dio stays behind too? If Clover, Tenmyoji, and Dio all don't vote, then everyone allies, right?
Oh, you don't know?
Know what?
This. You didn't find a note like this one?
Huh? Wait, what's this?
We found it in the archives.
Well, there sure as hell wasn't anything like that in the garden.
We didn't find one in the control room either.
Interesting. Apparently only the archive had one.
What does it
Why
say?
don't you read it for us, Sigma?
I took the note from him and, still slightly confused, began to read. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote.
You see? At least one member of each trio must vote. Otherwise...
That means Kay has to vote. Quark and Alice certainly aren't in any condition to. If he doesn't, all 3 of them are screwed.
Wait a second. Kay's got 6 BP right now. His opponent is gonna have to default to ally. That means if Kay chooses betray, he's gonna have 9 points.
You needn't worry. I have every intention of choosing ally.
Oh, give me a break. You expect us to just swallow your bullshit?
Oh dear. Dio, please, think for a moment. You do realize that Alice currently only has 1 BP, don't you? If I were to betray her, what would happen?
Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized.
He's always aimed for 9, but he's never done what Dio pulled.
Yeah.
I am not so desperate to escape that I would be willing to kill. Therefore, I will definitely choose ally.
Even when he escaped, he's like, I'm gonna try to find help.
Yeah.
Unless, of course, I wish to become a murderer.
Five minutes remain until Ambidex Game polling closes.
We don't have time to argue about this. There's only one solution. Clover, you're going to have to go vote for us.
Huh?
What does that mean?
What, did I use big words? It means this!
Kick his ass.
I'd never seen someone move that fast before, let alone someone as old as Tenmyoji. In the blink of an eye, he covered the few feet between himself and Dio and slammed a closed fist into the other man's chest. Finally.
So fighter.
Dio fell to his knees, wheezing for air. Tenmyoji waited a half a second to make sure he was down, and turned to look at Clover.
He's not gonna stay down forever. Get out of here, Clover.
But...
You and Kay are in the same position now. I've only got 1 BP, just like Alice.
Interesting. So long as Tenmyoji doesn't vote, Clover's only choice is to choose ally.
Admittedly, there is a chance she might kill me.
Are you saying you trust me with your life?
That's about the size of it. What the hell are you standing around for? Get! You don't need to worry about Alice. I'll keep a good eye on her, I promise. Now get moving! You still don't trust me?
No, that's not it at all. I trust you. I just...
Alas!
Minutes remain until Ambidex Game polling closes.
We need to go.
Come on. Okay, take care of Al.
She'll be fine.
That seemed to finally satisfy her, and we were off. We ran as fast as we could, leaping through doors and tearing through rooms on our way back to the warehouse. Everybody ready?
Yeah.
You've all got a moon card, right?
Yes, we do.
Good. Now let's go. Four AB gates yawned open as we swiped our cards. The fifth one, the one Dio had opened, stayed empty. The sixth, which would have been Alice's, remained unopened. Kay and Clover quickly entered the second and third from the right, and Luna and I headed towards our own.
Hold on a minute.
What is
You're
it?
going to choose ally, right?
Yeah, why do you ask?
Of course we are.
You promise?
Sure,
Cross
I
your
promise.
heart.
Cross my
You're gonna
heart.
be in a world of hurt if you double-cross me.
Oh boy.
Don't
Double
sweat
cross
it.
her.
I'm a man of my word.
Alright, what are you picking?
5 frowned but said nothing and disappeared into her own AB room, the second from the left. Luna and I nodded to one another and headed for the last one, the leftmost room.
I want her to hurt me. So
Yeah. I don't want to get better, I want to get worse.
betray, baby.
there going to be a bad
1
end?
minute remains until Ambidex
I'm occasionally
Game
trying to
polling
bring up the
closes.
flowchart, but it's not letting me. Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Oh,
All right,
yeah,
we're doing
alright.
it, boys.
All right, do that first then.
Huh. Okay. I thought that we'd be on the left path.
That's what I thought too.
Huh. I think we're probably doing both of these tonight. So let's do it.
No, because the other choice.
Oh, hey, shut up.
Keeps going.
We'll see.
Okay. Okay.
What are you going to do?
Well, I don't have a choice, do I? I promised. I said I'd choose ally.
Fi has 6 BP. If she betrays us.
Yeah, she'll have 9 points. I know.
Right.
What do you think we should do, Luna?
It's your decision, Sigma. I'll be in the same position either way.
What?
You have 6 BP too, don't you? That means if we betray Fi, and she chooses ally.
Then I would have 9. Then I would have 9 points.
Yes. You see? In either case, I could end up with someone in my group reaching their goal.
20 seconds remain until Ambidex Game polling closes.
That's it. We don't have any time left. You have to make a choice.
Are you sure this is okay with you?
Yes.
All right. I turn to face the machine.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex Game polling closes.
What am I going to choose?
9, 8, 7,
Ally or betray?
6, 5, 4,
This is impossible.
3, 2, 1.
Get her. Get her ass.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Luna and I stepped out of our AB room a little later than the others. They were already gathered in front of the projection, awaiting the announcement of the results.
So, you chose betray.
Yeah,
Did you do it to protect yourself? Were you worried that Fi might choose betray?
just checking boxes, ma'am. It's a good question.
Checking.
I'm honestly not so sure myself why I did it.
Well, we should go see the results. I want to see how Kay and Clover voted.
Right. Let's go then.
We're gonna be the only betrayer this round.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Oh, we win!
Yeah.
So
Are we gonna be allowed to get out though?
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
Oh, guys, I can't wait.
Well played, Sigma. I guess a promise means a lot to you.
I had nothing to say. She was right. I'd broken a promise.
Why did you do it? Nothing to say? I guess I misjudged you. I thought you were better than this. That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do.
Fine,
Elapsum
we'll remember
semel
this.
occasionum, non ipse potest Jupiter, reprehendere.
She's a witch. She's chanting something.
What's that in backwards? Oh,
No,
hey,
that
type-
it's Latin.
Hold up.
It's Latin.
Hold up.
And you're furiously typing it right now.
He cannot blame himself for the opportunity that has once passed.
Ah. What's
A
that?
Latin proverb.
What does it mean?
Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Jupiter is a Roman god. Actually, he's kind of the Roman god. He's in charge of all the others. Not even Jupiter, the ruler of the gods, can take back what's been done. You did something bad. You're not gonna get a chance to take it back.
He did something bad that you should feel bad.
I turned away from Phi. I couldn't stand to look at her anymore. In front of me were Kay and Clover. Their eyes bored into me with cold disapproval, and I looked away. They'd both chosen ally as promised. The only person who'd betrayed anyone was me. The only person with 9 BP was me.
Oh,
Little
this round
wonder.
we actually are.
Little wonder I wasn't very popular.
What do you intend to do?
You aren't thinking about trying to open the number 9 door, are you?
For a moment, I considered the unthinkable. Could I break through them and reach the door? Once I was through, I'd be out of the game and free from their judgment. But no, I couldn't do that. How could I possibly justify leaving them all behind so I could escape on my own? Why had I chosen betray? In my memory, it seemed like an almost flippant choice, as if I'd just been curious to see what would happen. Yeah, if betrayal was what I wanted, I should have made that choice with commitment. But there I was, and I couldn't turn back. Even if I didn't try to open the number 9 door, they would all be suspicious of anything I did. Trust is easy to break and hard to repair. Unless I could somehow turn back the clock, I was stuck with the consequences of my actions.
Oh, no problem there.
Occasionum, non ipse potest Jupiter, reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity.
How could I do something that was beyond the reach of a god? Why hadn't I just chosen ally? What would be happening to me right now? What if? Then Phi spoke and I blinked.
Sigma, we're just doing this to be safe. We can't let you run around with 9 BP. I'm afraid you're going to have to sleep for a little while. Okay?
You bitches.
I started to turn around, but it was already too late. I felt a heavy hand slam into the back of my neck. And then everything went dark.
Judo-chan.
Game over, yeah.
Cool. All right.
Ally time.
Yeah.
Gonna keep our promise this time.
Yeah. The game likes it when we do that. We
That was
just
not a
saw
smart
this, so I
move,
skipped
Sigma.
it.
I
Okay.
won't forget this.
Oh.
I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do. Elapsum semel occasionum, non ipse potest Jupiter, reprehendere.
Huh.
Huh.
I wonder
Gonna
what
reference
happens if
the
I
fact-
betray her again. No.
No. I'm curious if she's gonna reference this though. Now,
Ally. It kind of makes me want to betray her again.
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed.
I feel bad. I said she's my favorite character, and I stand by that.
Results will be displayed
still very
in
mysterious.
the
Yeah.
warehouse.
Her and Luna.
Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Luna's so soft and fluffy, though.
Which makes a portrayal from her all the, more striking.
Luna and I stepped out of our AB room a little later than the others. They were already gathered in front of the projection, awaiting the announcement of the results.
You chose Ally, right? Are you sure that was okay?
Yeah, of course. I did too.
You sound pretty sure of yourself.
Oh, it's not confidence. I already know.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's just go have a look, shall we? We'll know pretty quick whether I knew anything or not.
Okay, let's go.
We're getting the Schrodinger's cat thing again, aren't we?
I love this video game chat. Oh, he played the other round.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game
I appreciate
will
that.
now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Fi's looking pensive in her portrait there.
Here comes.
Ah!
Oh!
You bitch! Wait a minute, what if she goes like, I remember you choosing betraying the other time, so I did.
Yeah.
I wonder if she...
Oh, that'd be really funny.
Check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet.
She's
points.
fucking walking the wheel with us too. She's gonna be like, wait, you chose Betray the other route. What the hell, Fi? Why did you choose Betray? You chose Ally before.
I see. So you remember it too?
I see.
Well, guys are doing it.
Other round 2.
What? That wasn't even close to the response I'd expected. It felt anticlimactic. Hey, hold on a minute here. You know? You remember how I chose Betray last time in round 2?
Yeah, of course. Why do you think I chose Betray this time? Don't you remember what I said? That I'd make you pay?
Yeah, I do remember that.
It's all connected.
Then this is you making me pay?
Yes.
Wait. No, that didn't make any sense. Something wasn't right. How could we both know about an earlier round 2? How could there have been an earlier round 2? Was it some sort of alternate history? What the hell was I thinking? That was conspiracy theory shit. Even if there was some sort of alternate timeline or universe or whatever, there was no way I could know what happened in it. No way I could know. At least, I didn't think there was any way I could know. But if I could, then how? I remembered Fi choosing Ally, then scowling at me when I broke my promise and swearing revenge.
That was not a smart move, Sigma. I won't forget this. I'll make sure you pay, even if it's the last thing I do.
What the fuck would have happened if we chose
If we
Ally
chose
first?
this route first. Yes, right?
And you're on the assignment. You get the game after this, and then you do everything opposite of Kevin.
Why did I know that? Perhaps more importantly, why did Fi remember it? What the hell did any of this mean? It had happened before, hadn't it? During round 1 of the AB game when I was playing against Alice. I'd seen something. Fi and I had chosen Betray. But for some reason, I'd seen a reality where we'd chosen Ally instead. Suddenly, I realized that I wasn't alone. I looked up to see Luna, Clover, and Kay. They all began to speak at once.
What happened?
Why did you choose Betray, Fi?
Yeah. You're the only one who didn't vote Ally.
Fi looked away and scowled. For several long moments, her eyes stared off into the distance, and I could also see her mind working. Finally, she sighed and spoke.
Right. Well, I've got 9 points now. So sorry, but I'm out of here.
Huh? What do you mean?
Do I really have to explain it? I'm leaving. Through the number 9 door.
Hey! Hey, wait! I scrambled around in front of her and threw my arms out.
You're in my way. Move.
No, I'm not letting you go. What happened to you? I didn't think you were the kind of person who'd ditch the rest of us so you could get away.
When someone betrays your trust, feels like a part of you dies. For me, I guess it was the part that cared. I don't think you have even the slightest idea what that feels like.
Betrays you? Wait, are you saying?
Whatever. Just get out of my way.
No, I'm not moving.
I see. Then you leave me no choice.
She's jumping.
As she spoke, Fi bent down. Whoa!
We saw that, by the way.
Yeah.
She's
That
up
shot
high.
up into the air and over my head. I spun around to see her standing next to the number 9 door, her hand on the lever. You?
Nice try.
She grinned and tightened her grip on the lever.
Claudite, acta est fabula.
Hold on.
What the hell's that?
Latin. Applaud. The play has ended. That's what it means.
Yeah.
See you later.
Latin. Wait, stop! I felt myself speaking before I even knew what the words were.
Yep, what she said to us in the other row.
Yeah, I'm just... Yes. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Are you sure this is how you want it to end? What about the Nonary game? Zero? The bombs? We still don't know the truth about any of it. If you leave now, we never will. Is that really what you want?
Fine.
Sigma just wouldn't have reversed it.
Fi slowly let go of the lever. Oh. I got an achievement. Open the 8th lock in VLR. Phew. Look, I'm sorry about betraying you. I'm honestly not sure why I
Forget
did
about
it.
it. This time you chose ally and I chose betray. I think we're even.
What are you talking about?
When did you betray her? Are you talking about round 1?
No. We aren't talking about round 1. We're...
Just drop it. There's no point. I doubt they'd understand even if you did tell them.
Yeah, you're right.
Huh? I don't get it.
Well, at least it seems Fi has decided to remain.
You've really changed your mind?
Yeah, I'll stick around a little longer. Like he said, I can't leave until we figured out what's going on.
The AB game will continue until someone opens the number 9 door. If someone reaches 9 BP and doesn't open the door, then the game will keep going.
Oh man, that's a relief. Please don't scare us like that again.
Well, I feel that this is completely secured by as someone we can trust for realsies.
I wonder.
He's the only one that we're able to talk
Ambidex
down
Game
from actually escaping
have
early.
I just really wanted to know what would happen if we chose this route first.
I get the feeling that's actually the story lock. Because Sigma stopped Phi from continuing by whipping out the Latin phrase. I
Oh,
wonder.
this is a lock here.
Yeah,
What
so I
does it
wonder
say?
if
Zoom in on it.
Sumi.
How do we stop Fi? Okay.
And then we stopped that by using
Okay.
the key phrase.
Yeah, by seeing the other ending.
Okay.
Well, let's finish this route out.
Okay, finish this route, then call it.
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
lock wasn't like another lock from another time. Well, I guess it technically was, but it was from the same branch.
Yeah.
And let's see. Okay, so we continue with how the farthest we can with this route right now.
Jihun, how long is this?
You're gonna encounter another lock.
Okay.
Okay. The Ambidex gates have closed.
Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the star round. Star keys are required.
This is where we found out
The
everyone
gates.
has to go, otherwise you get
There
penalized.
is no set limit on usage of the star keys. The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
As many times as we want, huh? I can probably
As
skip
long
this.
as you have the
Oh.
star keys, you can play the AB game as many times as you want.
You probably won't be allowed to play it continuously, however.
It's different
There's a
people
period of
telling me
time
this
between
info.
when the doors open and when the polling ends.
Based off the last 2 rounds, I think it's about 45 minutes long.
So you can repeat the game once every 45 minutes or so.
Oh, that's right. Didn't Zero Jr. say something about that?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Oh yeah. What are your bracelets, guys? Looks like I'm a red solo.
I'm a magenta pair. Me too. That means we'll be a team this time. I think we'll do great. Yeah.
Who's gonna be my partner then? I'm a cyan pair.
They do not appear to be here. I, for instance, am a yellow pair.
Huh? Wait a second. We
Cyan?
yeah.
Vi and her.
Sigma, what colors are...
Yeah,
what color
I'm just skipping
exactly?
this.
So you're saying the next...
We've
Yes.
gone through
Because I
the
have
color
to
talk.
it was a well, to be...
Yeah, I saw him too. After we were finished in the garden, we went to the same warehouse he's talking about.
This is the only main branch where we actually didn't go to this warehouse.
They had the same little lock thingies. I'm 100% sure they're the next chromatic doors.
What about the people back in the infirmary? Do they know about the white doors?
Yes. If we exclude Quark from their number, then I believe they do.
I wonder what colors
As
they
far
are.
as pairs go, we're missing a cyan and a yellow.
If Sigma's a red solo, then we should have a green solo and a blue solo back in the infirmary.
Well, I'm going back to the infirmary. Kinda worried about Alice and Quark.
I'll go too.
As will I.
Oh, that's right. Wait, guys. There's something I need to tell you.
Huh? What is it?
Go on.
I meant to say something earlier, but I guess there was so much other stuff going on. I looked at Phi. She nodded back. See, the truth is...
What?
Oh no!
You found another bomb?
Where?
Yeah. In the garden.
No, that's not possible. We didn't see anything like that.
Could you have missed it?
No! No way! We checked every part of that room.
There was a number on this one too. It said 01. Since the one we found in the crew quarters said 03 on it,
You
well,
think there might be a third bomb out there somewhere?
I think there's a good chance.
Very well. We should split up and find this other bomb. It could be anywhere.
yeah, I agree.
But even if we do find it, what are we supposed to do?
That is a concern for later. At the moment, our primary concern should be finding it.
You can't fight an enemy you can't see, after all.
Precisely.
All right, I'll head back to the infirmary and let everybody else know.
Please.
How about we set a time to meet back here, just in case? The time we have left until the chromatic doors open is... Let's see...
Quite a bit, actually.
1 hour and 57 minutes.
Wow.
I think approximately half of that should be enough. When we have 1 hour remaining, we should meet back at the infirmary. Acceptable?
That sounds good to me.
Right. I'll tell the others too.
Good. Let's go.
now thinking someone's gonna die. It's like every time we split up like this.
Mm-hmm. Well, I feel like this is almost certainly the route where we get hugged by Fi and see all the bombs and stuff, like all the stuff that we had the premonition on. I feel like this has to be that route.
Possibly. We have a bomb deactivation code, but that might only be for one bomb.
So these are the white doors that Kay and Clover were talking about. Yeah, there's the lock thing. No question, these are chromatic doors, I
So it
guess.
seems.
Ah! What? When did you...
I've been here the whole time.
Seriously? I didn't notice you at all.
Oh. I guess your hearing's starting to go. How sad.
So what do you want? Why are you stalking
I'm
me?
not stalking you. I just followed you here.
That's pretty much the same thing. But how did you do it? You were totally silent. Are you Batman?
I already told you I'm not. Remember? Back in the AB room when we met?
Yeah, actually. You also jumped super high, all the way up to the ceiling.
Right. Aren't you curious about that graffiti?
Graffiti? Oh yeah, that. Memento mori if the ninth lion ate the sun. Did a kid write that or what?
Why do you say that?
Well, they managed to spell ninth wrong. Who puts an E in there?
You're right.
Then again, maybe it means something.
Do you know what it means? The Latin part.
Hey now, give me a little credit. Even I know what memento mori means. You see it all over the place. As far as I know, it translates to something like, be aware of death, or remember your mortality. Never forget that we all die someday. I guess it's a sort of cautionary thing?
What about the other part?
It's exactly what it says on the tin, right? Some sort of conditional about lions and suns. Anything come to mind?
No, nothing. Nothing at all. What about you?
Me? Huh. Let's see. Memento mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. Memento mori, if the ninth lion ate the sun. I repeated the words over and over in my head, but nothing. Whatever they meant, it was beyond me. But perhaps Phi... Latin. Huh? Don't you know Latin? Maybe you can figure out more of it out.
Well, I know a little. More than most people, I guess, but I'm not an expert.
Then how'd you know that phrase? That phrase?
Oh, that. That's from, this.
She unpinned the brooch from her chest as she spoke, and held it out to me. I hesitated for a moment, then took it.
Look at the back.
I turned it over. Ah. There it is. So I guess the I is pronounced like a J in Latin, huh?
Yeah.
What is this?
A memento of my late mother. Well, I guess it's something like a memento.
What does that mean?
She died right after I was born. I was raised by foster parents, and they told me where the brooch had come from. Apparently, it was the only thing my mother had left behind.
What about your father?
Don't have one. I guess you could say I was a bastard. I never saw his face, and I don't know his name. I don't even know if he's alive.
Oh. I couldn't think of anything else to say, so I just handed her back the brooch.
That phrase got to be almost like a prayer for me. Whenever I had to make a tough decision, I'd say it to myself. Sometimes I'd just repeat it over and over like a chant. Before long, I had it memorized. Got me interested in Latin, and I started studying the language. Volapsum semel occasionum non ipsi protest Jupiter reprehendere. Not even Jupiter can find a lost opportunity. Sounds nice, doesn't it? But It seems kind of funny now. I mean, look at us. We've done what Jupiter can't. We can find our lost opportunities. That's why I followed you here. I thought it would be a good idea to talk to you about all this. Alone.
Yeah, I
There's
agree.
something else we need to do too, though.
Find the number 2 bomb.
Exactly. So we should get going. I'm pretty sure the bomb isn't in here. There's nowhere to hide it. So...
You're saying we should go somewhere else?
Yeah. Well, come on, don't just stand there. We need to get a move on.
Without waiting for a reply, she turned and started towards one of the exits. I followed.
Archives.
The archives. Good place to hide a bomb. Now where the hell do we start
I
looking?
doubt it really matters. If it's here, we'll find it eventually.
So what about that Jupiter stuff?
We can talk while we look. Now get started.
I turned to a corner of the room and began to look while Phi spoke.
I'll start with a conclusion I've come to. Our consciousnesses seem to be able to jump through time. No, sorry. Through time isn't really accurate. It's more like we move through worlds. Yes.
Worlds?
I don't mean physical planets in this case. Talking about a whole different universe, really. Parallel worlds.
What?
Do you know about the many worlds interpretation?
Well, kind of. I think I've heard of it once or twice.
Oh, well, I'll just explain it. Let's say, I don't care what it is, but could you move? Scratch your head, cross your arms, put your hands on your hips? Anything?
I had no idea what this was supposed to explain, but I did as she asked. Oh no. Others. Hold on. What are the others? Oh.
What are you feeling?
Let's blow a kiss. Mwah. 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 Go feelings. Touch her heart. She dodged them. That's cold.
You did something gross just now, didn't you? But you could have chosen to tap dance or moonwalk.
Tap dance?
The
Moonwalk?
details don't matter. Just talking about possibilities here. Now, maybe there are other Sigmas in other worlds who did all of those things. All of these worlds and realities are branching off from one another. The choices you could have made.
Oh, are we the sum of
branched
all
off from
worlds
the
or
moment
something?
You decided what you were
Sigma?
going to do just now. Every moment you make a decision, another universe branches off. On
Yeah,
and
Sigma
on
capital.
into
Short
infinity.
indentation of indicates some of a number of similar terms.
Nice.
What?
Each of those branches
Yeah, I've heard Sigma
is
in
an
math.
alternate
a lot.
world. A world where a version of you did something different. Haven't
So
you ever
that's why
thought
his
about
name is
what
Sigma?
life would have been like if
Dude,
you'd
the
made
people who
different
made this
choices?
game are a bunch of fucking nerds.
I won't argue with that.
What if you'd gone to this high school instead of that one?
Want to pull their pants up over their head. Stuff them in a locker.
What if you hadn't started a study group?
I'm kidding.
What if you hadn't told that girl you liked her? What if? What if? But are those what ifs really just what ifs? Or are there other worlds out there where you did those things? Anyway, that's the many worlds interpretation in a nutshell. I've simplified it a lot. Doesn't have to be human actions, though. I just used your actions to make the explanation easier to grasp. The actions of a cat, the flight of a bee, the movement of a microorganism, even fluctuations in air temperature. All these can change history.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on a second here. I'll let microorganisms slide, but there's no way that air is conscious of anything.
Can you say for sure that you are?
What?
All of your actions are caused by the cells in your brain. If we go down a little further, then you could say all of your actions are the result of atoms or electrons, or smaller particles we haven't even discovered yet. Are those atoms and electrons still you making a decision? At that level, how different are you from the air? I'd say not much. Human existence is just one part of reality. Falling in love is like a tulip blossoming. A tulip blossoming is like a tornado forming in South America. See what I'm saying? The only thing that really matters is the action of the most elementary particles of matter. That's where history happens. That's where universes branch out. Hey, you stopped. Are you done with that shelf?
Not yet.
Well, keep looking while I talk. How familiar are you with quantum physics? Never mind, don't answer that. I'll try and keep it simple for you. Let's see. Hey, hand me that box, will you?
This one? Sure. I handed
Looks
the
like
box
a-
I've been examining over to her. She set it down on the desk and opened the top.
That's gonna be
Also
later. I swear.
Ah, there's a stuffed lion over there.
Eating his son.
Perfect. He's part of Felidae, too.
With that, she grabbed the lion and tossed it unceremoniously into the box. Oh, we're doing Schrodinger's cat. She also took a weight and an ink jar and put them in next to the lion.
All right, everything's ready.
Ready?
Remember that book in the crew quarters about Schrodinger's cat? It relates to all this stuff I've been talking about. Anyway, come look at the box.
What about looking for
This'll
the...
only take a minute. Now look.
I shrugged and peered into the box.
What do you see?
Well, there's a stuffed
From
lion.
now on, that's a cat. A living cat. This is important. Got it?
Yeah, it's a cat, meow.
Oh, man. This again?
Sorry. I can't help
I find
it.
that hard to believe. Ugh. Fine. Maybe I can just ignore it.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
All right. What else do you see?
A weight that's not even pawned, or not even a pond, and a jar of ink.
Right.
Oh, see, that chat knows where to find the best viewers.
Now the weight is going to be
Yeah.
radioactive material.
I just append another one.
Yeah.
And the jar of ink is full of poisonous gas.
What? I'm getting out of here.
Idiot. It's not really full of gas. This is just hypothetical. Imagine that it's full of gas. So, what's the weight?
Radioactive material.
And the jar of ink?
It's full of poison gas.
Exactly. Good work. Now, there's one other thing you need to know about the jar. If it's struck by any of the alpha particles the radioactive material emits, it'll break. These particles are emitted randomly, but there's a 50% chance that one of them will come into contact with the jar over the course of an hour. So let's close the lid. And pretend an hour has passed. Here's the question. Is the cat inside of the box alive or dead? You can't open the box to check. And you can't hit the box. Obviously, you can't shake it either. It's also been soundproofed, so the cat could be howling up a storm in there and you'd never know. Basically, you have no idea what's going on inside the box. Do you remember what happens if the alpha particles hit the jar?
It breaks, gas fills the box, the cat inhales it, and death will whisk her away.
And what if the jar doesn't break?
The cat lives to tell the tale.
Haha. And what are the chances of either of those things happening?
About 50%.
Uh-huh. So, what's your answer? Is the cat alive or dead?
I can't possibly know.
Then guess. It's not hard. Alive or dead?
Oh. Uh-oh.
Alive!
Alive! The cat is, pause for dramatic effect, alive.
Nope. You're wrong.
Is dead?
That's wrong too.
Then what's the right answer?
The answer is that it's in a state where it is neither dead nor alive.
What? How does that make any sense?
It's an extrapolation of something we see at the atomic level. We don't know if an atom is spinning upward or downward until we measure it. Before it's measured, those two possibilities coexist. But as soon as the measurement is taken, obviously, only one possibility is the truth. That's what's happening with the alpha particles. Since we can't know when they were emitted or where, we only know the probability that they'll impact the jar. Because we can't observe anything that's happening in the box, that becomes the entire system. In other words, the box is like the atom. We don't know how the cat's life or death situation has resolved itself until we look at it. Until we do, it's just a bunch of possibilities. Do you get it? If the cat in the box is possibilities,
Then it's both alive and dead.
right. So, let's open the lid. And when we do, all the possibilities will collapse into a single truth. Meow. What a relief, huh? Looks like the cat's alive. Anyway, that's Schrodinger's cat. The many worlds interpretation is one theory for explaining that weirdness.
So there's another world out there where this cat died.
Yeah, that's the idea. Looks like that cat tick of yours cleared up.
Yeah. Well, your story was pretty insane.
Insane?
You don't think so? Just the idea of something being alive and dead at the same time. And if the moment the lid is open determines whether or not the cat's dead, then it's almost like events in the future can determine the past. I mean, the cat doesn't die when you open the lid, so it must have already been dead.
Exactly. You've experienced it, haven't you?
What on earth are you talking about?
Think back. Remember round 2 of the AB game? When you chose Betray, what was my vote?
Ally.
But what happened this time?
I chose Ally, and you chose Betray.
Right. And both times, I put in my vote a full minute before the deadline. When did you push the button?
Right before the deadline.
I see. Well, that makes this a little easier to explain. If you chose Betray, then my vote was Ally. If you chose Ally, then my vote was Betray. But I made my choices a whole minute before you made yours. Don't you think that's strange? You do see what I'm saying, don't you?
That my choice in the future altered your action in the past.
Yeah. From your perspective, there's no other way to interpret it.
Now that I thought about it, round 1 had been the same. When I chose an ally, Alice had chosen Betray. And when I chose Betray, she'd done the opposite.
Look at this die. I found it over there. Let me give you one last example.
As she spoke, she tossed the die into the box and quickly shut the lid.
All right. Answer this question. What number is the die on?
5.
It's not 5, is it?
Okay. I'm going to open the lid.
Got
Good
it.
job. You got it right.
That was just a fluke.
Was it?
Huh.
Let's think about what was going on before I opened the lid. What number was the die on?
5,
Haven't
of
you been
course.
paying attention? The die is still a collection of atoms, isn't it? I don't think you can reasonably suggest that it was made of some different kind of matter.
Wait, so you're saying that before you opened the lid, the die was on all the numbers?
Uh-huh. That's one way to look at it, at least.
And then when you opened the lid, it was just on one number.
Or it might have become that number when you declared which one it was.
Huh? Wait, what do you mean?
Your choice in the future has an effect on the past.
That's crazy.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. We got a little off topic there, but I think I made my point. Reality separates off into an infinite number of branches for each and every possibility. You and I seem to be able to jump from branch to branch. Of course, our bodies aren't doing the jumping. Our consciousnesses just sort of dive into other versions of ourselves in other worlds.
Whoa. I think I get it now. That's how you knew my name, right? You jumped in from another world. That's how you knew all those other things you shouldn't have known.
Yeah, that's the best I can figure out, at least. Unfortunately, it seems like we don't retain all our memories when we jump. Maybe we only remember particularly important things. I'm not sure how it works, but whatever the reason, it seems to be fairly limited. And often, we don't seem to remember jumping at all. Things will just sort of pop up.
That's why when someone asks us how we know X, all we can think of is to say, I just knew.
Yeah.
What's causing this then? I don't remember ever doing this before, so why would it start now?
If we knew that, I don't think we'd be having so much trouble. It's just...
Just what?
Well, I'm pretty sure it has to do with why we're locked up in here. There's no way this doesn't have something to do with whatever Zero Senior's trying to do. Why would he have left that Schrodinger's cat book in the crew quarters?
You aren't kidding, are you? Maybe this is some sort of huge Schrodinger's cat experiment. And all 9 of us are locked up inside the box, right, meow?
What if you've got it backwards?
Backwards?
We're outside of the box, and the rest of the world is inside.
And the moment we step out of this place...
Yeah, we might be determining the history of the world outside.
Ah, we figured out the game.
Yep.
No way. I had 1,000 other questions, but before I could open my mouth to ask them...
Who died?
Oh, good. There you are.
Did something happen?
Yes, we found it.
Found
What
what?
do you mean, what? What else could we find? The bomb! The other antimatter bomb. The number 2 bomb is in the control room.
Ah. Is this it?
Yeah.
This is one of them, all right.
And it's number 2, apparently. Well, at least we found them all now.
No. There could be more. Like Kay said, there might be a number 4 bomb out there. We have no way to know.
Did you tell anyone else about this, Clover?
Well, not really. But, I wasn't the first person to find it.
Who was?
Kay and Luna. After they found it, they came to the infirmary and told the rest of us.
Who was in the infirmary?
Everyone. Tenmyoji and Dio were there. So were Alice and Quark, of course, although they were still asleep.
So everyone who wasn't asleep knows about the bomb. I see.
Yeah.
I see.
There's nobody else here, though. Where'd they all
Right
go?
after we came here to look at the bomb, they all left. They were going to go look for you two.
What about Alice and Quark?
They're the same. Still sleeping. We checked them out just to be sure, but they seemed fine.
That's good. Fi and I looked at one another and let out a small sigh of relief.
Oh, right. I checked everybody's bracelets when we were in the infirmary. Did you want to know what they were?
It took her only a moment to explain. Alice was a green solo, and Quark was a blue solo. Dio's bracelet made him a yellow pair, and Tenmyoji was a cyan pair. So, what are our options for
The
groups?
next set of doors to open are going to be the white doors. That means we'll have to mix our colors so that we get white.
Fi laid out what that would mean. Option A. Fi and Tenmyoji, cyan, would pair with me, red. Kay and Dio, yellow, would pair with Quark, blue. Clover and Luna, magenta, would pair with Alice, green.
Huh? There's only one option?
Yeah, any other combinations don't make white.
What about Alice and Quark? Luna said it's going to be a while until they wake up.
We'll just have to carry them. The secondary doors won't open without 3 bracelets. And if we can't open them...
Yeah, we'll get penalized.
Exactly.
Don't worry about Alice. I'm on her team.
Are you saying you can carry her?
Yeah. Well, I can get Luna to help me.
True. I'm sure she'd be happy to help.
What about Quark?
He's on Kay's team. There shouldn't be any issues there.
Well, we still need to figure out what we're going to do about this bomb. Alice said that we should be safe as long as it's not triggered with the remote.
Maybe, but we can't just leave them here forever. I mean, if they go off, then everything in like a couple 100 kilometers is gonna get fried.
Wait, a couple 100 kilometers? What are you talking about? The bomb should only have about as much explosive power as a ton of TNT, which is nothing to sniff at. That's nowhere near the kind of yield you're talking about.
It could be. What if these bombs are just like the detonator?
Oh! You mean there might be a bunch more anti-hydrogen around here somewhere? Yep, right over there.
The reactor.
Yeah. There are supposed to only be 18 antimatter reactors in the whole world. If that's one of them, then there's a lot of anti-hydrogen.
How much is a lot?
3.5 kilograms.
3.5? That's like 10,000 times more than Alice's 350 milligrams.
If there really is that much, and if it does explode,
then we would be looking at an explosion roughly 10,000 times more powerful than the bomb dropped on Hiroshima.
No, that's insane.
Wait, Clover, how did you know that?
know what?
That stuff about antimatter reactors.
Well, that's, during my training, they...
Training for what?
My job?
Ah, of course. I didn't realize waiters these days needed to memorize how many operational antimatter reactors there are worldwide, or how much fuel each one of those reactors might be storing. You don't work at a cafe, do you?
Did you hear about that from Alice?
Yeah.
Well, she's right then.
Then why are you using antimatter reactors at a cafe?
That's, what we call the coffee machines.
Are you fucking with me?
I'm telling you the truth. I work at a cafe. It just might, be a kind of fake job to divert attention. I think they call it a cover.
Then what's your real job?
I'm sorry. I really can't tell you anything else.
Why not?
It's classified.
Classified by who?
The government?
The government?
That's right. Alice said it was her job to eliminate enemies of the state, or something. So you two do work together.
Oh no! Check your bracelets!
What are you talking
How long
about?
until the doors open? Come on, quickly!
Damn. We were supposed to have met up 5 minutes ago.
I'm heading back then. Remember, we're supposed to meet at the infirmary. You guys hurry back, okay? Bye!
Hey, you haven't... And she's gone. Fine. She's right, you know. We need to get going.
Hold on. I need to check something really quick.
What?
Oh, there you are. You're late. What were you doing?
Nothing.
When we arrived, everyone else was already back. Quark and Alice hadn't left, of course. They were both sleeping soundly, any traces of the madness we'd seen earlier long gone.
Clover told us. You've seen the bomb in the control room.
Yeah, with our own
So
eyes.
what the hell should we do? That makes 3 bombs.
Well, we have to do something. They're bombs, for God's sake.
There's a quick and simple solution.
Really?
Remember what Alice said?
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it? Right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So, if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Not a problem. We've resolved that issue.
Huh?
Show them.
I nodded and pulled it out of my pocket.
That was in the safe in the control room.
Exactly. We didn't have any idea what it was at first, but Fi figured it out. After Clover left, we tested it.
Turned out I was right. It fit perfectly.
Couldn't get it to do anything, though. We plugged in a couple random characters, but all we got was an error.
Still, I'm sure this is the thing Alice was talking about. We just didn't have the right password.
But why was it in the control room?
Do you think Zero Senior put it here for us?
That would suggest it was also Zero Senior who set up the bombs.
Doesn't that seem odd, though?
Somebody set up us the bomb.
Zero Senior wants us to play the Nonary game, right? So why would he set bombs?
Maybe he wants to blow this whole place up if someone commits some crazy violation of the rules?
That doesn't make sense. Our bracelets already have poison in them. If someone breaks a rule, all he has to do is activate their bracelet.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, whatever the case is, there's one thing we can be sure of. The person who set these bombs is one of us. Whether or not that person is also Zero Senior isn't particularly relevant at the moment. But what is relevant is that they know the deactivation password. If we can figure out who that person is and question them.
We can get the password and turn the bombs off.
Exactly. That would be my quick and easy method. So fess up. Which one of you set the bombs?
Wonder who it could be.
We
Not
know
that
who
I
had the,
expect you to do
the
that.
password.
So, we're going to be checking everyone.
Checking us?
Yes. Once they're set, the bombs are controlled by a remote. It stands to reason that whoever set them has that remote.
So you're gonna search us for it?
Yes. But no buts. If you refuse, that implicates you. Do what I say and you'll be fine, assuming you are actually innocent. Understand? No reason to wait. Anyone want to volunteer to go first? No? All right. Let's see.
Wait,
Huh?
you only need to search one person.
What?
This looks like the
Why?
lock unlocking.
Yeah. Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I'd even realized I was saying them.
How can you... There's no way.
Yeah. I met Fi's gaze and nodded, then turned away. I know who set the bombs. Jihun, from the lock, how much more do we have?
Well, it's literally that. If you check on the flowchart, we're close to lock.
Okay.
This is yeah.
So, is this the end here?
Yeah.
Okay. I know who set the bombs. That person.
Oh. No way.
What?
No, go ahead. I'm gonna check on something real quick.
Okay. That person. You did it. The room was suddenly silent. Fucking Dio.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, I was about to double check where exactly the lock is. Okay, thank you, game. Okay.
Interesting. We knew he had the password.
Mm-hmm.
So
Or this guy.
let's see what this flowchart Locke says, well, what exactly Locke behind?
Who planted the bomb?
I guess we don't have all the information for some reason. Okay.
Huh. Yeah.
So next week we're definitely tackling that last
This route. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our last major branch, and then it's all locks.
Yeah.
Isn't that exciting?
So what are our locks? The one is a user and pass. Two that we unlocked.
This one. It's not like a official lock.
Right.
This is how can Phi and K be saved, which at this point I don't fucking remember.
It had to do with using the pods.
But Phi and K? I don't remember that.
Because we put them to sleep and then the bracelets come off.
Okay. Oh, okay, okay.
Right? Because that was a situation where they were going to get locked behind the door and die.
Right. Okay. Okay.
And this one,
proof
is there
it
proof?
wasn't murder. That's
because
we know the virus. She killed herself.
Yes, that was the only time that they actually had a scalpel in her and not the Myrmidon dagger.
There isn't enough antiviral medication. We
can duplicate it.
Yeah.
What's the one we can't unlock yet?
5 minutes of life. We got to figure out how to
survive.
Yeah, how to survive. Yeah,
right.
I can think of some ways, but because I think what we need to have happen is for this one. This is the one where we can. There's the one where we are getting penalized, right?
Our brains
is
are
still-
activated.
Yeah. We got the anesthetic in us, and basically we were about to get like the muscle relaxant, right? And yeah, I imagine one way is we can get put into a pod, and that would get our bracelet off.
I guess, but apparently we haven't had that conclusion yet. Even though we can make use of the pod in the other route, I don't know. That's also like fairly centered.
Yeah,
I expect things to expand further.
I would expect this to be the good ending.
I'm actually still not sure. I know the one all the way to the left, everyone's dead except for Phi and Quark.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Excited.
Me too.
No, unfortunately we have to wait until next week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't keep playing. I have a little bit of work from home to do when I wake up.
Oh, really? That sucks.
Uh-huh. It's gonna be like this for basically a couple months.
I mean, at least you're being compensated in one way, so.
Yeah. I'm getting that money. And the work's not too bad. It's just having to, it's a drag being around for it. It's really repetitive. But yeah.
Are you allowed to listen to music when you're...
Yes.
I mean, if it's repetitive... Okay,
yes,
good.
Absolutely, yes. We usually have like Netflix running or, any kind of streaming open, YouTube,
Nice.
so on. Yeah. So, not too bad. But yeah, that being said, I think when I come off of the tax busy season, whatever, I want to maybe add a day during the week that I do bonus streams, but kind of more regimented.
Sure, I'm down.
I have some classic RPGs and other things I want to think about playing, or at least trying them out. The old Phantasy Star games, Lunar, Grandia, Shining Force.
Grandia, damn.
Yeah, those could be fun. Oh,
So,
I had somebody give me a PS2 that still works.
wow.
And I got some extra stuff. I got the it's a fat PS2. I got the hard drive for it, and
Oh, did you?
I hacked it so I can play games off of the hard drive.
Nice.
Sweet.
Speaking of which, speaking of PS, did you figure out the Dreamcast problem you had?
I'm still working on it. I have a new SD card here on a USB drive. I'm loading stuff onto it. But yeah, hopefully it'll work out because one of our games is a Dreamcast game, and if it doesn't work out, I'm gonna have to scramble. That being said, Dreamcast emulators are doing a lot better than they were when I last tried them. So hopefully it won't be too much of a problem if I have to make a change.
Alrighty. It's pretty late, especially on you guys. How long is our stream? Let's see. It's been going for 5 hours and 30.
Yeah.
Yep. Alright.
But yeah, spoiler for Andrew, one of the games is a Dreamcast game.
Alright. Cool. Crazy Taxi?
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Perfect for Halloween.
Mm-hmm. It's a Uber driver horror, I guess. Or would that be on passenger side? Who knows?
Mm-hmm. All right. See you next week.
Bye.
So long.
In hell.